Hindi, kasi ako.
सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा। हम बुलबुले हैं इसके, ये गुलसिता हमारा। हम हिंदुस्तान बुलबुले हैं इसके, ये गुलसिता हमारा हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा। पर्वत हो सबसे ऊंचा, हम साया आसमां का, ओ चंदरी हमारा, ओ पासवान हमारा हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा। गोदी में खेलती है इसकी हजार नदियाँ, गुलशन है जिनके दम से रफीकी जना हमारा हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा। मजहब नहीं सिखाता आपस में बैर रखना, हिंदी है हम, हिंदी है हम, हिंदी है हम, वतन है हिंदुस्तान हमारा हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा, सारे जहां से अच्छा, सारे जहां से अच्छा।
Happy Independence Day to you, everybody.
Same to you, sir.
Students, today is auspicious day because we are all celebrating 77th Independence Day of our country. Students,
77.
here how happy we are. We have freedom. Students, generally we don't know the exact value of freedom because already we have it. When we don't have and have it, we can come to know the value of it. But if you study history, you will come to know how we were in bondage, servitude, how in our own country our ancestors lived like victims, how they suffered. You will come to know. Here I will express a few words how it was, how our freedom fighters sacrificed their lives for independence. You will come to know, my dear students, how Europeans started conquering various countries in the world. Why did they do? I will explain you briefly. Students, because of industrial revolution there in Europe, world trade started. They wanted to sell their goods in all parts of the world. They started moving from their countries. British, French, Dutch, Portuguese, etc. Even Germans also started moving towards other countries in Asia, Africa, here in South America, some parts of North America. They did business at first. They did not want to conquer first, they wanted to do business. Gradually, they started conquering. Colonization, imperialism was very bad. In those days, I shall tell you, my dear students, our country was a group of many countries. So many things were there. Already our country was ruled by Mughals. You see, Babur, when you study history, you will come to know all these things. Babur, Mughals occupied before him. Nadir Shah, Muhammad Ghori, Muhammad Ghazni, Mongols invaded our country. After Babur, women, Akbar, see, Sher Shah was also there. Ibrahim Lodi was there. See, after him, Taj Mahal was built by Shah Jahan. This person ruled. Aurangzeb, the great last Mughal. Later Bahadur Shah, all these people ruled our country. Here, exclusively our country was occupied by Portuguese, French, Dutch and British. Britishers started ruling our country. Most part of our country were in the hands of them. So they did not think that they were doing wrong thing. In those days, might was right. The person who had ability could conquer any country, like Alexander, it was like that. They did not know that absolutely they were doing wrong. They came to know later because of Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, South Africa, you know about him. These great persons told them that they were doing very wrong. So they started understanding that. At last it was inevitable because our freedom fighters Subhash Chandra Bose, Jawaharlal Nehru, Motilal Nehru, you see here in our state, Alluri Sitaram Raju, Veerapandi Kattabomana, Tantiya Tope, Jhansi Lakshmibai, various names, different places, they fought for freedom. You see Bhagat Singh, how young he was, he sacrificed his life. For the sake of us, my dear students, so they brought freedom on this day, 1947. So they had aspirations. They wanted us to be happy. Students, now we can take any decision we want. Students, one thing I shall tell you now, on this auspicious day, you are children now, you are dependent on your parents and on us. In course of time, shall I tell you that we will be dependent on you, because you will be IAS, IPS, IFS officers, you will be presidents, prime ministers, you means all the people of, all the children of India. In course of time, you will be the presidents, you will be the prime ministers, you will be the chief ministers, you will be businessmen, great officers, doctors, engineers, everything you can become, because you have that right to become. So we will depend on you, we will be dependent on you. Students, generally you think that we are small, we are small, we are small. No, think big, think big. You will become what you want to become. That's what our freedom fighters' aspiration. As you have fundamental rights, you have fundamental duties also. My dear students, time has come for internationalism, universalization. I don't know, in future there will be one government for entire the world, that may be India's government or some other powerful government. So all people are one. So we are universal citizens. That kind of concept is necessary. Students, don't blame anybody. Here in our country is a amazing country, fantastic, first rate, very great country. Why? Why our country is very great country? Shall I tell you? Because it has various diversities and unity. Unity in diversity. This kind of country I never saw or heard in history or present day. This is very special, amazing. Why? Almost all languages are there in our country. All castes, cultures, religions, all are there. It is necessary that we should have communal harmony. All we should live together. No superiority nor inferiority. We should be equal. You love your fellow being. Help them irrespective of their religion, caste or any other kind of creed, race. I told you already that we hear all kind of races are there. Dravidians, Aryans, Mongoloids, Negroids, See here I explained you Chinese, Japanese. When you go to northeastern states, you will really wonder. They look different when we compare ourselves to them. So Japanese, all kind of people mixed. We have mixed culture. Students, one thing is very important. You are amazing. You are special. You are unique. You will be fantastic if you think you are great. In what way I am great? There should be a question. Students, all country look at the children because they will be able to change our country. Shall I tell you one more thing? Poverty is still in our country. One more thing I want to insist here, emphasize here. This ignorance is worse than poverty. Ignorance, you know, in Telugu we say ajnanam. People must be knowledgeable. They should have right thinking. Avoid all kind of differences. We are all one. We have to remember, as we have fundamental rights as per our constitution, we have fundamental duties also. My dear students, I felt very happy. In our school, all teachers, students collectively made this occasion a grand success. So students, I am very happy. Now you see how beautiful you are all, how colorful you are all, with smiling faces. Okay, once again, very happy Independence Day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.